Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. Welcome to your 5-card draw, What Do I Need read for this beautiful new to full new moon in Sagittarius to full moon in Gemini, November to December 2022. And boy, is that a mouthful. And I am your reader. Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short. They are my initials. I'm a professional witch. I am a professional intuitive. I am the president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, 24 and a half years at the time of this recording. And I, as of the time of this recording today, as a matter of fact, it is my 1-year anniversary on Patreon, patreon.com/Drawing the Circle. Best career move I ever made. My subscription platform, membership only kind of deal over there, creating all sorts of amazing stuff as a mystical artist. I live stream every morning with a unlisted YouTube live stream link, so my patrons can chat with me. We talk about the astrological weather, the magical implications, the magical applications, spiritual implications, ending with a little prayer, a little blessing, sending us on our way. It's my favorite way to start the day, and I just added 2 new tiers, subscription levels today, Seeker and Mystic, so I'm digging it so much. All of my subscribers, regardless of subscription level, get the extended ratings. Part 1 on YouTube. There is a part 2 on Vimeo.com, and we love Vimeo.com, but all of them, regardless of subscription level, get the extended readings, which is just wonderful. You know, you do them years ago, people still get to see them and have access to them. They're timeless, right? Wonderful. And we're also doing some recorded Zoom events there, which is really cool. Hangouts, we've done some tarot parties, we'll do some classes, some workshops, moving into this new year on it. I love it so much. If you are a creative type and you're looking for that kind of support, check it out for yourself. But if you want the deeper experience, more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more Mal, come Patreon on Patreon, because I am the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons. But you can call me Mal. Roar. Let's rock and roll, shall we? It's a good day. It's a really, really good day. Moon is in Virgo at the time of this recording. I am a Virgo sun sign, 2nd house. So let's see what hits the table. But if you're new to the channel, a 5-card draw really quick is just 1 card from 5 different decks, giving you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline. A beautiful, beautiful November, December 2022. These 5 decks also represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, in that order, to help you do the intentional work, the spell work, plant the seed at new, help it grow and bloom and harvest at the full, to manifest your heart's desire, starting with the element of fire, what you yearn for, what you burn for, what your heart's desire. And I'm saying this to the Aries Collective and the cross watchers. The more you manifest your heart's desires, in other words, crosswatchers, you apply this to you, you are going to move forward in your manifestational process, your spell work, your law of attraction, who's-y, what's-is, and you are going to be helping the one you are cross-watching for do the same thing, as well as the entire Aries Collective. That's unity. That's how it works. E-I-E-I-O. So it is a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs to get more information about this seed, so to speak, that might be planted, because Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign can have different takes on that. Or maybe you have more than one seed to plant this beautiful, beautiful November, December 2022. It's the first reading of the series, folks. A little slack can be cut. So, both feet on the floor, if you can. Focus on your breath, if you will. And I will do the very best that I can to do what I do best, which is to bring through clarity, guidance, and grace through divination and mysticism, magic and miracles. Because the more you guys are manifesting your heart's desires, you're shifting this world to a more golden rather than a more leaded timeline, healthier, more peaceful, more loving, happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, blah, 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 blah. Please take a nice deep breath. From inspiration, from explanation to divination, still point. And here we go. I feel that using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish for the element of fire, I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Aries Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading. This is my favorite series. It's only 5 cards. And they've been called the spell kit readings, which I just love a billion miles, please. What is the magical spell card, right? That the spell fragment to help them shape, refine, and hone their element of fire, what they yearn for, what they burn for, what their hearts desire. This beautiful, beautiful November, December 2022. Courage. It's in the title. It has to be. Courage, which, you know, is element of fire. Yeah, we usually associate it with Leo. If you have any planets in Leo, blah, blah, blah. By shining, brave, and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. So I guess this is a nighttime spell. Or, you know, maybe do it in the morning, plant the seed. And imagine building courage over a 2-week period, right? Little by little by little by little by little. Now, there's no potion, there's no pill, there's no anything for courage. Courage is an alchemy. It's an alchemy. Not by pretending you're not afraid, but acknowledging that fear. You know, feel the fear and do it anyway. I get that. But, you know, do the alchemy first. Check the shadow reads. The 8-card draw shadow reads. That might be helpful. But very element of fire, you got to admit. You got a rather fiery one in your element of fire. So let's ground that with the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno, the element of earth. Are we going to have feline intervention today? I see Melchior. If you're new to my channel, I have 3 black cats, all boys. And they pretty much do as they please. I do my best. You should see them in the Leo reads. Element of earth, to fuel the fire, to ground and manifest that heart's desire. If you have the crystal indicated in the Crystal Oracle, you want to use it as a talisman, an amulet, a touchstone, a spell carrier, have at it. You don't have the stone indicated because there are some rare and rather expensive ones in here. Clear quartz does everything. Go grab a rock from outside, a piece of jewelry, a safety pin, whatever, something physical if you want to do that for courage. Maybe something on the heart, a pendant, you know, dress it up. Please take a nice deep breath. I'm having fun today. The vibe is high, and I'm going on. Debbie Harry, flash flood, still point. Here we go. There you are. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of Earth, powers of the North. Right, hence the Crystal Oracle, the Archangel of Lyons, the Archangel of Wealth, the Archangel of Nature, animals, vegetation, all of that. My beloved, please, 1 card in clarity. Keep my eye on the kitty cat. For the element of earth, for this Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading, you know, courage may very well be their heart's desire, but it could also be that their heart's desires require courage. So, what is the element of earth? The fuel to feed the fire, to ground and manifest this heart's desire. This beautiful, beautiful November, December 2022, and we've got Charo White. Coochie, coochie, coochie. I can't help it. I'm Generation X. I watched Love Boat way too much as a kid. Charo White, I've actually had it. Probably a piece around here somewhere. Purple and black stone. Very, very high vibe stone, and not necessarily inexpensive. It depends on where, you know, the cut. It's not so much the, if it shines, it's an opaque stone. You can't see through it, which is what opaque means. Not too pedantic, Mark. So let me read you what Mr. Salerno has to say. Charo White, your key words: acceptance, generosity, clarity, and inner vision. It's kind of an upper chakra stone. Charoite is a highly spiritual crystal that helps awaken higher wisdom. Yeah, we're looking at, you know, 3rd eye, crown, 8th chakra kind of stuff here. You're being asked to accept the current events and bring your focus within, not the Aries stronghold, right? You know, it's like, okay, step back, go in instead of make it happen, cardinal fire. All will become clear through meditation. This is a time for reflection and contemplation, a time to allow your inner wisdom to guide you. You will realize there is nothing you need to change and that all is as it should be. trust! Exclamation point. Even though the current flow of events is confusing, there is a divine order to the madness. It is only through love and acceptance that the divine order can be seen, and that's, it takes courage to do that. Well, this is the divine plan. This is the ineffable, well, it's an ineffable divine plan. Thank you, Azurfail and Crowley. This is my youngest son, Melchior. We have experienced feline intervention. I know no one's ever ready, because no one expects the feline intervention. Go lay down on the couch with your brothers. Motherhood never really ends. So there is order to this, right? But it may not seem that way. So it takes courage sometimes even to admit, all right, somehow this is part of the divine plan, all right? You will be touched by someone's generosity in the next few days. Oh, touch me. That sounds lovely. So we're going to put that there. I'm going to keep that open so I can look. Our keywords are acceptance, generosity, clarity, and inner vision with courage. That feels like a good alignment to ground that. Let's look at the element of air with healing with the Angels Oracle. Two ways to interpret these. Usually both are somewhat helpful and connected. One is whatever the words are. Element of air, think about it, right? It's the element of the mind. Think about it, pray on it. Look up the original meanings of words. I do it at least like 3 or 4 times a day as guided. I'm blown away. And sometimes that definition, that original meaning, can make a very general read very specific for you if you want to, go down that rabbit hole. Also, these are the names of healing legions, not just one angel, except the Markangel. Like the Archangel Michael card is the only one who is named by name. Everyone else is by function here. And angels don't come in unless they're invited. They have to be called invited in, because they're nice that way. Please take a nice deep breath. Unlike vampires, they give more than they take. But they need invitations too, don't they? Still point. And speaking of Archangel Michael, I call upon the angels and archangels of fire, the sign of Aries, the powers of the south, the legions of Archangel Michael, the Michaelites. Please, one card in clarity from the Healing Angels Oracle for the element of air, the mind, the air that stokes that fire of courage to manifest their heart's desire with that Charoite clarity, right? This would be helpful clarity, right? Not seeing, not necessarily understanding that there is a divine timing, there's a divine order in all of this. So yeah, who are the angels waiting in the wings with their wings ready to zoom in and help at their invitation of the Aries Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This beautiful November, December 2022, and you've got new beginnings. First sign of the zodiac, a plant a seed, watch it grow, new beginnings deal. Love it. So there are new beginnings here, and don't that take courage? Oh yeah. So of course, think about that acceptance, right? Accepting there's a new beginning here, and I'm not necessarily. Well, the opposite of courageous is cowardly. So, all right, I'm a little apprehensive, perhaps. Be honest with that, right? Your answers are within, not without. Because when you call in the healing angels of new beginnings, they can heal new beginnings and healing, as well as prepare you for a new beginning by helping you heal. That's lovely. Digging that big time, and very, very, very simple considering your Aries first sign of the zodiac. Initiatory, new initiations, which means to begin. It's not all about Bing cherries and martini glasses and frat boys. Trust me. All right, let's move along to the element of water, the emotion, the energy in motion that in physical bodies we experience as emotion. The condensation of air, thought, turns into water, emotion, and this is the juice of the spell. Every manifestational process I've ever seen has always said, well, you got to feel it. Right? I love myself, I love myself, I love you. I am Elmer J. Fudd, millionaire. I own a mansion and a yacht, right? Like affirmation work. You got to try and find the feeling place, the juice. Otherwise, it's first season of Charmed, the power of 3 will set us free. I mean, it still worked, but they had really good special effects for the time. So let's see your element of water from the Whispers of Love Oracle, which can often turn the party. Please take a nice deep breath. As the party turns. Still point. There's a lot of joy in this vibe. Oh, and here we go as I call upon the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. What is the whisper of love? The element of water for the Aries collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading. Wanting to manifest courage, their element of fire, that acceptance, that going inner vision for new beginnings with the healing angels, should they so ask. What do you got for them? Their element of water for this beautiful new to full November, December 2022. Love makes the difference, and it does make the difference in a new beginning. If you go in terrified, it's okay. It's okay. And I won't say the seeds of destruction are sown in the new beginning necessarily. That's lead, symbolically speaking, that you alchemize into gold. Check your shadow reads, your 8-card draw shadow reads, I would think, that are preparing you for this. I would think the last series, right? Love can help heal past hurts and provide a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. So where does cowardice come from but experiences of the past, or even other people's experiences of the past that you experience, telling you stories about, well, when I tried to do it, I grew an extra limb and I grew terrifying, right? So, if you're an empath, you might have that in you. It has nothing to do with you except it's part of this unfolding. So what if, this is an interesting thing, hi, whoever this is, what if the cowardice is necessary as a lead insulator as you build power, and little by little it changes to gold, and then it shifts from cowardice to courage, right? Little by little, but you got a new beginning here, and that can be scary, but love makes the difference. How you open your heart, your element of water, and this is going to make a big difference, hence that going in and up. Yeah. Love ain't all heart chakra. All right, the love in the crown chakra is beyond words, because words start here in the third eye. So let's get our last card down. Oh, you know what it is if you've been following me for the past bunch of years. The Matt Kahn Healing Mantra deck to help you put this all together. So here's the tea. Whatever the stone is, you get something or something similar, right? You cast the spell, you call on the angels of new beginning, and you hold that emotional intention of love makes a difference. I'm going to do this. I'm going to love, right? And then you do the mantra a little bit, maybe with the stone, a little touchstone, for 2 weeks or whenever you're watching this. By the way, any of the 5-card draws could be done as spells at any point. You do you. Please take a nice deep breath. Definitely a relaxation there. Still point. As I call upon the Ascended Masters of initiations and new beginnings. That's new. Never said that before in a reading or elsewhere. Please, beloved ones, one card in clarity for the Aries Collective Sun Moon reading. Moon, rising, Venus signs and cross watchers. In this 5-card draw, what do I need? Read for this beautiful, beautiful November, December 2022. The card of Spirit that charges this intention, this spell for courage and their element of fire. Charoite. Good old-fashioned charoite. Come here. Charoite. To ground it with acceptance, generosity, clarity, and inner vision with the angels in the element of air, helping them heal new beginnings and heal for new beginnings, because love makes a difference. To get that heart open, hence the going within and manifesting that a little bit every day. What's the perfect healing mantra to help them pull this off? This beautiful, beautiful November, December 2022. Resolving anger. Conflict reminds me when I need more space for myself. So what if underneath what's standing in the way of courage? Well, come on, guys. You're Aries. You're named after the god of war, although he is Ares in Greek, and it's Aries in the zodiac, but, it's Mars dominant, who is the Roman god of war. So, this is about focusing that anger and taking space for yourself, which totally lines up with the Charoite thing, so that you can go in and get a new beginning on this. Now, I am going to read this. It's a bookie book read. There's only one. I know how long they take. I know. But Macon, this is like a couple of paragraphs. And I love this deck. I highly recommend it. And then we'll put it all together, shall we? Let's resolve some anger. Now, that's the thing. Resolve anger within yourself. You'll see more anger resolution in the world. It's, like I said, you manifest your heart's desire, but what kind of courage does it take to resolve anger? To even admit we're angry. Please, breathe this in. Resolving anger. Conflict reminds me when I need space for myself. When anger is resolved, you are able to see your emotional reactions or the abrupt responses of others as evidence of profound transformation taking place. So maybe you're not the one with the anger. Maybe you're dealing with somebody and maybe there's something here, a new beginning for you that might piss some people off, and that takes courage, particularly if they are afraid for you. That can be really, really hard, and it can also be very, very frustrating. When anger is present, it acts as a sign of needing more space to face the feelings that are ready to be healed or to balance out patterns of doing with moments of silent being. Hello, Charoite. Okay, what is anger but passion and creativity blocked, right? It builds up and it starts little bit from all these little things, and somebody looks at you the wrong way and you burn down the village. It's right, that's why you do the shadow work, clear it out so that you can plant a really healthy seed here. As you resolve anger, you're able to find the time you need to be both rested and productive. This mantra is ideal for managing stress, deepening interpersonal communication, which could be a big part of this, and tempering frustration. Yeah, no, it takes courage. This does feel like there are other people involved, and that's why I think love makes a difference. But if you go out, I highly recommend Ho'oponopono, right? You know, inner child work, whatever it takes. Even because, you know, it's not like shadow work, you only do it in the waning moon 14 days out of the month. No, it is ongoing. But in order to alchemize cowardice into courage, and you know, like I am totally unafraid to get on camera. I have zero stage fright. I started really young as a kid in public speaking and stuff, you know, chorus and all that. I'm over it, right? But we all have our things. Like, I don't know. There's a difference between I don't know if I'm ready for that and right? So that is collective. Everybody's got that somewhere. So a real opportunity for a new beginning healing here, and it's okay if there's conflict, because not much of a hero's journey without it, eh? I'm Aries. I love you. All right, so we're going to do a blessimation. It's a blessing and a summation all at once. And at the end, I will release the Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign and those tricky cross-watchers by letting the goofy out of the cage. Not that it was really caged at all. Please take a nice deep breath. If you want to stick around for the end, it's fun for me. Still point. And here we go. I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine for the Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers watching this video, receiving this reading. May they be blessed with all that they need to manifest their heart's desire this beautiful, beautiful November, December 2022 by resolving anger, conflict, reminding them, oh, right, I need to take space they need to take space for themselves, and love makes the difference. Pulling back, taking space, could that love of themselves, self, you know, ego, personality, sense of self, first house, dynamic, taking that space for themselves, that love of themselves alone is gonna make a big difference. And certainly calling upon the healing angels of new beginning. Let us begin again. Help me begin again, healing angels of new beginnings, in whatever this is about in this general reading, with that energy of Charoite. Acceptance of where you are. There is a plan in play. Don't know what it is, and that's okay. There is generosity in this, and there is inner vision. I'm literally taking the time to make more space for myself so that they can manifest their heart's desires, that whatever it may be certainly entails courage. Ready? By shining brave and true and bright, May their courage now return this night for the well-being of all, and with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. So motivate. So it is. Good read. Yeah, no, have at it. Take the time, create space, and allow that courage to come through to you. It's worth doing, and I hope you liked the video. And if you did like the reading, hit the thumbs up to help the other Aries people find it, and the cross-watchers, because they're helpful. A little manifestation goes a long way. A little clarity, insight, blah, blah, blah. And hit the notification bell if you're going to subscribe, because I put these out when they're ready, and sometimes I schedule them, so 3 a.m. It could happen, but people all over the world are watching it, so whatever, it's morning somewhere. And if you want to book me for a private reading, certainly, there is a link in the description box. It's called Booking a Reading with Mel. It explains everything you ever wanted to know about booking a reading with Mel, but perhaps were afraid to ask. And if you want the deeper dive, more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more Mel, come Patreon on Patreon, Lord and Lady Cumberbund. It's just so much fun, after all. I am the Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons, but feel free to call me Mal, and it's a 1-year anniversary today of it. Now it's seekers, humans, heroes, angels, witches, immortals, mystics, gods, goddesses, 8 levels of subscription, digging it so much, and life is good. I'm loving my life, and I really, really wish you all the very, very best, and the very, very blessed, my beloved Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Hang in there, manifest your heart's desire, because courage is a process. I love you. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.